Hello, beautiful Scorpio, and welcome to your general tarot guidance for the next 3 to 4 weeks with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. Thank you for being here. Get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up, get comfy. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. All right, my beautiful people, we're going to look at some general guidance. Going to add in some money and career and some loving connections and see what is coming through for my fellow Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio rising myself, so it's lovely to connect with you. All right, let's have a look what's going on. Let's get your key themes out for the next few weeks. What do we want to tell Scorpio, please? What do we want to share with Scorpio at this time? Thank you very much. Okie dokie. So we have got, where do you want them? Right, okay. Fork in the road, community and soulmates. Right, let's have a little chat about that. There's a lot going on over the next few weeks. March and April, huge astrologically. I am not an astrologer. Go and check out your favourite astrologers. But we've got the astrological new year, starting on the 20th of March. We've got eclipses, we've got conjunctions, we've got retrogrades, we've got a lot going on. But March and April, very, very powerful. This reading is for the rest of March and into April. So this is significant, all right? There's a big shift for everybody. Slightly different depending on your sign as to what the shift is for you. But we have the fork in the road card, okay? This is the wisdom of the oracle, these 3 cards that I'm going to show you now. The fork in the road, right, we're going off on a different direction, on a tangent. Now, this could be something significant, like moving home or changing jobs or getting divorced, you know, the big stuff in life. Or it could be something subtle, a subtle shift within you, within your thinking, within your desires, within your boundaries, within your commitments. Feel into it, right? We're going in a different direction. You see, this monkey's pointing sort of up and down and sideways. The arrows are this way, that way. What shall I do? You don't have to make a decision right now. Give yourself a little bit of time, okay? But feel into it about, it's not so much am I on the right path? It's more about, does that path still work for me? Because things have shifted. Have a feel into that, because what they're wanting you to do is to focus more on community. Number 8 is all about infinity and abundance and flow. Now we've got community with the soulmates card. Most people tend to think of soulmates as romantic. It absolutely doesn't have to be. A soulmate could be your brother, sister, could be your partner, could be a really good friend, and could also be your worst enemy. Yeah, people don't realise that. Soulmates come into our life for some significant purpose, to help us in some way. And sometimes they do that by showing us what we don't want, and sometimes they show us what we do want. But this is a shift, this fork in the road, towards greater community. So do I want to join something new in my community or an online community? Do I want to start a class? Do I want to do a course? Do I want to change my job and have new community with the people I work with? What is it that I'm wanting? Because something is shifting here, all right? So let's find out some more, all right? We're going to add in the tarot. So that's the wisdom of the oracle. All the cards I used are linked below, by the way, all right? Including the links to my books. From hoping to having. Right. Woo, we've got the Empress. You are moving into abundance. Let's just get them straight. Otherwise the whole thing is going to go off on a tangent. We've got the Queen of Coins in the centre of your reading. That's significant. She's all about money, prosperity. With the Page of Coins assisting her. Okay. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Fool. Whoa. This is big. With the 7 of Cups. New opportunities, new options are going to start to come your way. Right, let's get your affirmations to add in. These are mine from hoping to having. Okay, what's the affirmations for Scorpio for the rest of March and early April, please? What's the affirmation? Okay, limitless abundance is available to me now. and I am activating the I am within me. All right. Limitless abundance is available to me now. If you're washing the dishes or walking the dog, just pause for a little minute and look at the screen. Okay, let me bring it up fully. Right, look at the yellow light there. That's the solar plexus energy. That is the light, the force, the empowerment, the positivity, the sun shining on you to say, absolutely, limitless abundance is available to me now. And we can see that with the Queen of Coins, who's the richest queen in the deck, and the Empress, which is all about abundance. Okay, now in order to do that, we want to be activating the I am within me. I am allowing the divine intelligence within me to assist me in creating my greatest life. The I am is your sovereignty. It is your divinity. It is the God force within you, the creative force within you. When you activate it with the intention of I am activating it and allowing the I am to guide me into creating my greatest life, then you start to move into that. All right, I spent about 3 chapters, maybe 4, in the blue book, From Hoping to Having, the 3 R's, explaining what this is and how it works and what happens when you activate it and you start living from it, living from the I am. Life transforms in much more abundant ways, and that can be financially, but it can also be community, and there's a strong emphasis here with community. Okay, so we have this community wanting to come in. I want a couple of these for you as well. These are the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards. The emphasis is really strong for you on abundance. Okay, oh, look at this, made for you and intuition. Okay, so we've got a double message here. The High Priestess is your intuition. You're listening to your higher self. You're listening to your intuition, your instinct, and it's coming out again here. Intuition, connect with your higher self. Listen to your gut feeling. Follow your inner voice. Right, because something which is limitless abundance, is made for you. It is made for you. Yes, your gut feeling is right. Stop overthinking. Go for it. Okay? Now, those of you who really don't know how to activate the abundance that is all of our divine rights, you know, think about getting my book or somebody else's, doesn't have to be mine. Understand the law of attraction. Because when you get it and you get it properly, it works. Okay, and those of you that are coming to my workshop, 2 months, yes, early May, we've got 2 workshops, London and Orlando. I'm getting excited now, I have to say. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. There are some tickets left if those of you would like to come. Link is below. Okay, but your reading predominantly, Scorpio, is all about abundance, and that abundance coming through community. Now, this can be your new job, or if you're self-employed, your products, your services becoming very desirable, particularly if they're online. Okay, those of you working locally, a little bit more restricted about who can come. Like when I do the Orlando event, people can come there, but not everybody can get there. When you do it online, you can reach more people. They're just telling me to tell you that. All right, so okay, this community is part of the abundance. Money is flowing through, and not just money. Abundance can be connections, happiness, health, energy coming through that community. So let's have a look at it properly, Len. Let's bring the camera down. So what we have is you're activating the I am so that you can step into this limitless abundance. You're going to trust your intuition because this is made for you. Trust your gut, trust your higher self. Listen to that intuition. Okay? If you suddenly get a strong urge to put your house on the market, to apply for that job, to set up a side hustle, if you suddenly get an urge to join a group or indeed even online dating, something like this, you're opening up to a new community and the abundance is flowing from that. But this is different for you, fork in the road. This is a different path. Haven't done this before, feels right. And along this path, I'm going to meet some soulmates. This could be my new best friend. This could be my new boss who says, I want you to come and work for me. I'm opening up to this. The center of the reading, the Queen of Coins. Money, prosperity, security, stability, flow. Right, this is what's coming from this community, and it's rooted down with the Fool, which is a huge, significant new beginning. Right, the major arcana, for those of you who don't know much about tarot, the major arcana, like the Empress, the High Priestess, the Fool, these are saying these are big, significant shifts for you. Right, the minor arcana are more about the day-to-day nitty-gritty, the detail that goes into it. So when we see a fork in the road with the Empress, which is about a beautiful life, creating abundance, flow, trust in that intuition, and also patience, because she's always the Empress. She's either pregnant or she's holding a baby. In this deck, she's holding a baby. But this talks about, I sow the seeds and I'm going to get something absolutely beautiful out of it. It might take 9 months like a baby. It might take 9 days or 9 weeks. It doesn't have to be 9 either, but you get the picture. I sow the seeds now and I'm going to get my harvest. And my higher self, the High Priestess, is going to show me. I don't have all the answers right now, because the High Priestess often talks about what's hidden. It's there, but we may not see it. We need to tap into it, like our intuition, our gut feeling, right? Because this is the right time. Limitless abundance. We've got abundance 1, 2, 3. We've got intuition and made for you. So this is by trusting my intuition, the abundance, which is my divine right and is made for me, I can tap into. And that tapping into includes being part of a community to bring that richness of life and open up to a new beginning. So that Fool, which is a leap of faith, this is where we don't have all the information, but the gut says this feels right. It just feels right, I'm going for it. So I might suddenly be drawn to joining some kind of social club near me, or sports club, or some hobby or interest. Or I might feel drawn to move, relocate into an area where there's a strong community. I'm going to listen to that gut and I'm going to follow it. And as I do, soulmates are going to come into my world. This, as I said, could be new work colleagues, new customers, new clients, new partner. We're moving new people into our life here. Now the Page of Coins is here supporting his Queen, and the Page is about the openings, the beginnings of those opportunities to create that abundance, to create that flow, to create not just the money, but the security and the stability that comes out of it. And it opens up new options and new choices that weren't there before. So as we tap into this community, as we listen to that higher self, we start to see new doors opening for us, invitations coming in. It's just exciting. This feels really good, Scorpio. It's exciting. I know I've just said that. They're like, well, it is exciting. It's lovely. So let's have a look now. We're going to take what's already on the table and we're going to add now looking at money and career. Okay, so these are mine from hoping to having wealth and success. Okay, now very strong emphasis on wealth here. All right, but it doesn't have to be. But we've got money on the table. We've got abundance. We've got beauty. It's important. Okay, right. So for money and career, your affirmation is, I allow myself to flow with the ups and downs that come with my chosen passion and profession. Now, I know many of you that watch me are retired, so you're not interested in the profession, in the work side. You just focus on the money side. But those of you who are in work, You allow yourself to flow with the ups and downs that come with your chosen profession. Now, what they're saying to me is that some of you would love to move into a particular profession, but you're focused on the downsides, and so it puts you off. Okay? Every profession has ups and downs. Every profession. I love my job. I love my work. But there's stuff that I've got to do that I don't particularly enjoy, like dealing with some challenging emails, like dealing with my accounts because I hate maths, but it's got to be done, you know. So every profession has the ups and downs, right? Now, what we need to do is kind of assess, is there more downs than ups? Because if there are, maybe I'm in the wrong profession. Every job's got ups and downs. But if you spend most of your time in the down, going, I hate my job, then it's time for a new one. All right. So let's look at it. Am I in the flow? Okay. Sometimes that flow is heading us away from that profession. You can just feel there's just no energy there. There's no desire there. It's kind of done. But if you are in that, I love what I do, but when it goes kind of down, it really gets me down. If we can get with the flow, right, that everything does this to a certain extent, then we allow it and it doesn't bother us so much. It's like, okay, it's a bad day in the office, it's a bad day at work, you know, it'll pass. But assess it, okay? Let's add some more. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite. Tell me more about money and career for Scorpio, please. Wealth and success. Money and career for my Scorpios. All right, let's look at what we've got. I think we're going to want some more as well. All right, yeah, we've got the World. We've got the Queen of Pentacles again with the Nine of Wands. All right. The World, Major Arcana card, okay, is a significant ending. Something big shifting. Now, when we're talking about money and career, if this is career, it's time to change the job if it feels right. Okay, we may just be changing departments. We may be, the boss changes and you've got a new boss, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean you're making the changes. They could be happening around you, but it impacts you. Because we've got this fork in the road and this community, we have got a shift. For those of you who work alone, who would love to be part of a team, this is the time to say it's time for a new job where I can be part of a team. Take it as it applies to your life. But what we've got with that Queen of Pentacles coming out again, so we've got the Empress, we've got the Queen of Pentacles twice. This is money, security, stability, an increase in the flow. Because why? It's been hard, it's been heavy. Nine of Wands, the battle-weary soldier. It's like I work and work and work, and I haven't necessarily been getting the rewards. Perhaps I do loads of overtime and I don't get paid extra for it. Perhaps I take work home with me. Perhaps I'm carrying my colleagues, and it's been hard and heavy. But now I'm being recognised. Now, either it's in your current job where they do recognise it and they give you a bonus, they give you a pay rise, they're noticing, or you're the one saying, I'm out, I'm done, I'm going for a different job, I'm going in a different direction towards a new community that is more prosperous. So feel into that. Trust your intuition, okay? This abundance is available to you. I spent a lot of time explaining how this works in my second book, okay? The From Hoping to Having Wealth and Success, about how you take your income to the next level, how you get that success working for you. It's all here for you, Scorpio. This next 2 months, March and April, fantastic time, really exciting time, all right? So this is where we're really moving through those ups and downs. Yes, we've got the ups and downs here. I allow myself to flow with the ups and downs that come with my chosen passion and profession. So question 1, are you passionate about your chosen profession? If you're not, maybe it's not the right profession. Feel into it. Trust your intuition. Okay, we've got it strongly here, so we're listening to that intuition. I want you to look at who, what, where and why is heavy, hard and difficult. For those of you not working, this can be to do with home, perhaps time to sell the home, move on. If you're renting, time to think that the lease is coming up for renewal, maybe it's time to move on towards somewhere where I've got a stronger community. Perhaps you are living in a place where you're very isolated, no neighbours, and you're lonely. So, okay, let's bring it to an end and let's find a new home and community where I can have the richness of life. Because the Queen of Pentacles, yes, she can talk about money. She can be all about, I'm prosperous, I've sold my house, I've bought something cheaper, I've got a load of funds left over and I finally feel secure. It can be that. But it can also be the abundance of life. I've got friends, I've got a social life, I see people, it's amazing, it feels beautiful. There's more to life than just money. Money's important, of course it is. But abundance, when we're talking security, stability, is more than that, isn't it? So we have this strong energy about life improving significantly in terms of your money and career. Let's find out some more. Okay, so this 9 of Wands. Who, what, why, when has been heavy, difficult? Is it your hours? Is it the tasks? Is it the people? Is it the family at home not supporting you when you're trying to build your career? What is it that's difficult? We've got the High Priestess again. Okay, you've got to listen to your instincts. You've got to trust your intuition. You've got to listen to that gut feeling. You've got to follow it. Okay, because we don't, do we? We push it down. We push it down. We push it away. People say, how are you? I'm fine. Are you? Are you fine? Because I'm fine is just basically a coping mechanism. Because I don't want to look if I'm not fine, because then I might have to do something about it. And I haven't got time to do anything about it. So I'll just bumble along as I am, even if I'm struggling. This is the time to look at it and say, no, this is too damn hard. I deserve something easier. Doesn't mean easy, but easier. I deserve abundance and flow. So I'm going to listen to that intuition. It's key. It's key. What else? Tell me what else for money and career for my Scorpios. We need the balance. 2 of Pentacles is balance, isn't it? Where's the balance off? Where's it out? Look at the ups and downs here again. We're talking about the ups and downs in that card there. The ups and downs. So, is it too much downs on a regular basis? Or is that down a temporary blip? Okay, if your company is going through a restructure, as many companies are right now, they're having to make changes because of AI, the changing world, the changing economic state. Companies need to do this, otherwise they'll go stagnant and get left behind. But it's very uncomfortable for the people that work there when the company's going through that restructure. But if it is a restructure, you know it's temporary, it will come to an end. It might be a few months, it might be a year, but it will settle. Okay, but if this is constant and permanent, what are you going to do to bring your world and life in terms of money and career into balance? If this is your home and there's always a problem with the neighbours or with the maintenance or with the repairs and it's just constant, it's hard work, maybe it's time to let it go. Only you will know, but we've got the Fool here, which is a significant new beginning, taking the leap of faith. I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to jump into something new and I'm going to trust that it's going to be okay, because my inner being, my instincts, my intuition is guiding me to do that. And the thing is with the High Priestess and this intuition, we don't always have the answers. And we like answers, don't we? I want guarantees that I'm doing the right thing. That's why so many of you want to book in with me. Tell me, am I doing the right thing? And I get it, okay? But when we got to trust that intuition and take that leap of faith, sometimes we don't have all the answers. We have that gut feeling that I just need to do this. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So let go of the outcome. Let go of saying, I need to know that it's 100% the right thing. If your gut and your intuition says it feels right, trust it. Just go with it. And I know it's scary, but just trust. Okay? All right. Let's have a look at loving connections now. And this is not necessarily romantic. It can be for those of you wanting to know about relationships and love, but this can also be about family and friends and work colleagues, any kind of connection. Okay, now we're going to take everything that's on the table and we're going to add to it. All right, so we've got community, we've got soulmates, we've got a fork in the road. Now this is from my deck, From Hoping to Having Loving Connections. I am loving myself. I am respecting myself. My relationships and connections mirror this back to me. So do they? Do they mirror it back to you? Okay, I'm respecting myself. I'm loving myself. My relationships and connections mirror it back to me. Very often, people will say to me, I'm loving with people, but they treat me like I'm respectful of people, but they don't respect me. We've all experienced that, and I certainly have said many times, I'm so kind to people, why are they unkind to me? Okay, when we have that, it took me a while to figure this out. I explain it in my books, right? It's not about how you are with other people, it's how you are with yourself. Do you respect yourself? Do you respect your own boundaries, or do you constantly kind of ride over them? How are you with yourself? When you're loving and respectful with yourself, you will find that that mirrors back to you. Okay? So if people are disrespecting you, and I know it's hard, and this isn't a telling off or a lecture, but if people are being really disrespectful of you, it is an absolute mirror that you are not respecting yourself. Okay? So bring that respect in, and then it mirrors back to you. Okay? Right. Now, what happens is, I want me to talk about this a minute. Sometimes we realise that people around us in our life, friends, family, whatever, are not respecting us. And we say that's not okay. So we bring the respect up the way we are with ourselves. I'm respecting me, I'm respecting my boundaries, my time, my energy. I'm going to start saying no. I'm going to start being a recovering people pleaser. And I'm going to really look after me. That's self-love, that's self-respect. Now, either those people that weren't respecting you and weren't showing you love will mirror that back to you, or they will leave your life. They will go because they're incapable of respect, and some people are, they just don't get it. Okay, so you'll find that people move out of your life. You let a friendship go, you distance yourself from a relative, you leave a relationship. All right, it goes either way. If they can respect and love you, if they're capable of it, then they will. But if they can't, you'll find that you distance yourself from them, and then immediately there's a void, there's a space, and the universe will fill it. They will fill it with new people, a new friend, a new relationship, a new partnership that will mirror that back to you. Okay? Because you followed through. We're not just saying it, we're walking our talk. We're saying, I respect myself. So if there's somebody in my life that is repeatedly disrespecting me, everybody can have a bad day, you forgive the odd bit, but when it's consistent, then you say, I think we're done. Or we just avoid, we don't spend so much time with them. So once you do that, there is a little bit of a panic sometimes about, I've lost that friend, or and it's saying, I trust the universe is going to bring me something new. I'm going to take a leap of faith here. I'm going to go join some things. I'm going to make new friends, and guess what? Because I'm respecting me, the new friends I make are going to respect me too. So we've got a whole new footing here. Okay, let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Tell me more, please, for my Scorpios in terms of loving connections, relationships, connections. What do we have for my Scorpios? Okay. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're coming away. Two of Swords. Don't have all the answers. Queen of Wands. But I know my worth. And the Magician. I am creating. We've got the Empress here. We've got our intuition, we're trusting it, we're following it. All right, so I'm loving and respecting myself. I'm coming away, Six of Swords, moving on from disrespecting myself and from relationships that disrespect me. I'm leaving it behind. I'm moving into smoother, calmer waters. The Six of Swords is always about the grass is greener on the other side. But I've got to choose to leave where I was and go towards something new. And she's going towards the Fool, something new. And no, she doesn't have all the answers. We mentioned this earlier, yes? The way that we love to have all the answers. Give me guarantees. Two of Swords says, I don't know yet. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I don't really have all the answers. I'm blindfolded. We've got the moon here, which is about what's hidden and unseen. I can't see clearly. But when I can step into what we got underneath, the Fool, leap of faith, new beginning, Queen of Coins, my abundance, my security, that I have that leap of faith. I don't have all the answers, but I'm going to do a bit of research. I'm going to find out. Okay, this card, the Two of Swords, is I call the I don't know card. I don't know just yet, but give me a minute and I'll look into it. Okay, let's say that you decide you're going to leave where you live. I don't know where I'm going to go. Well, no, not right now, but you're going to probably get onto Google and go and look at other properties in that area or a different area. You're going to speak to realtors about how much is my property worth or what other lettings are out there. You're going to look into it and you're going to trust that the answers are going to come. Don't forget this card that we had at the beginning. I am activating the I am within me. I am allowing the divine intelligence within me to assist me in creating my greatest life. You see, the I am, the God force within you, will lead you, guide you to your answers. They will come. But the most important thing is this, the Queen of Wands. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She's determined, decisive. I'm doing it. I don't have all the answers, but the answers I do have, I'm making happen. I'm moving into that new space. So she's dynamic and determined and powerful and positive. She knows she's beautiful. She knows she deserves, and she's stepping into the magician energy. Personally, my favorite card in the deck, because this is alchemy. This is magic. You're creating the magic out of a place of I'm moving away from what isn't love and what isn't respect. I'm moving towards a new beginning and I'm doing my research. The main thing is I know my worth. So anybody new I meet, any new connections coming from the community, any new soulmates coming in, see my worth because I see it. And so I am manifesting. The Magician is the manifesting card, along with the Empress and the High Priestess. So when we're in that Empress energy to create a beautiful life, and I'm trusting my intuition, then I can make magic happen. I can make magic happen. So your intuition is key, absolutely key over the next few weeks. Trust it, listen to it. Meditate, ask for help, trust the inner guidance. If you don't know how to activate the I am, it's literally those words. I am activating the I am within me. That's it. Okay? You recognize that within you, within your soul, your spirit, your life force, your chi, your energy is the God force. Okay, think about it in terms of your body. Your cells make new cells every day. Cells die off, new cells are made. You are a creative being, right? When you activate the I am as my sovereignty, my divinity, that I'm the director of my own life, that the God force within me is creative force and wants to create my greatest life, and is helping me to do that right now. Right now. Not next month, next year. Right now. So all you got to do is say those words, and you haven't got to say them out loud. I tend to, okay, before I start any reading, and I might do that for the next reading. I'll show you what I do and say. I sit with my hand on my heart, and the first thing I say is I am activating the I am within me, so that my readings come from that divinity place within me. And then I connect in with archangels and my spiritual team and the universal life force around me, but also within me. As within, so without. As above, so below. Activator. and you'll find that you start to create or improve the life that you have into your best life. But we've got abundance, we've got money, we've got connections, we've got some fabulous stuff going on here for you, Scorpio. Let's finish off with some angel cards. I'm using the Oracle of the Angels. I'm using these. Okay, final messages for my Scorpios, please. Final messages for my Scorpios. Okay, I want that one. That's the inner child. And I am beautiful. Isn't that interesting? All right, we've got the Empress, which is all about beauty. We've got the Queen of Wands, who knows her worth and knows she's beautiful. And now we have the angels coming in with I am beautiful. See, the I am, you'll notice, well, you might not notice, but on my affirmation cards and all the way through my books, I'm constantly using the words I am, not I'm, I am. We activate that creative force. When I know I am beautiful and I feel beautiful, I start to see the beauty around me, in my relationships, in people, in homes, in nature, in life. And I'm creating a beautiful life because I know my own beauty, as within, so without. Do you get it? Okay. I am beautiful, and I am also connecting in here with my inner child. Very often, life gets hard and heavy. It gets full of responsibilities and commitments and exhaustion, and we know how to work hard, but we forget how to play hard. And the inner child knows she's beautiful, and she knows that she wants to play and have fun, and she's in trust, and she's not looking for every answer. She doesn't need guarantees. That whole thing about tell me now, I need to know everything. She just is in the flow. She trusts. So I want you to get into that flow, this beautiful harmony. She wouldn't have the bird on her finger, another one sat next to her, if she wasn't in harmony. Somebody who's tired and stressed and anxious, the birds will stay well away. All right, so we're coming into, let's get back to the play and the fun. So when we're creating, because you're in this creative flow and creating a beautiful life, Scorpio, make sure that you put in there some play and fun and laughter, childlike innocence, trust. And children make friends generally pretty easily. So it's time for friends. It's time for community. It's time for you to create a beautiful life. So go for it. All right? All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you for the rest of March and into early April. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Come and join me on Friday for the collective weekly energy kind of forecast, all right? It's for all signs, but there will be something in there for you, I promise you, all right? And I will see you next time. If you want to come to Orlando or know more about it, I'm going to link that down here now so you can just find out a bit more, or you can just click the link in the description. It'll take you to my website and all the information is there. And those of you more in Europe, if you want to join me in London, the event is right in Heathrow, so it's easy in terms of flights if you want to fly in. Okay? All right, my beautiful people, I will see you next time. Have an amazing day. Lots of love. Bye-bye.